The musician thought for a couple more years. All of Europe knew that he had 2 women, a wife and a mistress. Both of them were not ready to let go of their chosen one and, showing character, leave. In 1984, Sting filed for divorce from his wife. The scandal was huge, but there was nothing to do because Trudy gave birth to his daughter Bridget. It is from her birth in January 1984 that the countdown of the couple's new life begins. A year later, Trudy will give birth to a child again, son Jake. The tenderness and care of Trudy, who never asked him for anything, did not torment him with jealousy, did not pester him with scandals, eventually accomplished the seemingly impossible. Sting settled down. She was just there. She was a support, and he learned to appreciate it and cherish her opinion. And now he was in a hurry to get home. He did not want to hug any other woman except his wife. Gordon still protected his angel and was terribly afraid of offending her. He was in no hurry to propose marriage, and Trudy did not ask about it. She was worried about something else, the health of the musician, who was tightly on illegal drugs. Under a gentle but persistent onslaught, Sting stopped using drugs and soon stopped drinking. From a bad boy with a reputation as a Casanova, he turned into a model husband and a loving father. Trudy took care of his health, and he took care of her. In 1990, the couple had another daughter, Elliot. And in 1992, their already grown-up older sisters began to ask their parents to get married. Trudy didn't mind, and Sting agreed to whatever ceremony she wanted. He was waiting for her at the church. She rode up on a white horse in a snow-white Versace dress embroidered with gold. There were star guests at the ceremony, but it is hardly possible to call the celebration magnificent. Sting later admitted that his second wedding was a fairy tale because he swore his love to a woman who made him truly happy. The one that allowed him to feel like a real man, to be a support for the family. He just couldn't let her down.
So 15 years after the beginning of the novel and after the birth of 3 children, they still got married. And on the wedding day, they looked incredibly happy. 3 years later, their 4th child, son Giacomo, was born.
Today, Trudy and Sting have a lot of joint projects. They are actively engaged in charity work, helping young artists and directors. Did you know that Guy Ritchie's first film Cards, Money 2 Barrels, was financed by Sting? He participates in social activities, is engaged in winemaking, and supports children who have also decided to connect life with creativity. Next to him all this time is Trudy, who managed to introduce her husband not only to a healthy lifestyle, but also to spiritual meditative practices. Sting continues to write music, delighting fans with his performances. Trudy bakes pies, takes care of her family, and admires her husband. They are still interested in having fun with each other. After 44 years of relationship, 70-year-old Gordon and 67-year-old Trudy are walking, holding hands and looking at each other with admiring eyes.